Hello gamers! Welcome to more Hardened Skills content. Let us go. We are on the draw against Demon, and we do have a quite sick draw. And it is the best time of the day, if not the best time of the whole week. Friday night. We are gonna enjoy a cold one. And hopefully put +1/+1 counters where they belong. Our creatures. Hardened. Is it going to be indomitable creativity once again? Hardened Scales, sick draw. No spell pierce, please. Actually, what if I play the Ozolith? In case they have spell pierce and then this Hardened Scales later, since Urza Saga can grab an Ozolith. Is it happening? Oh, no, Fetch Triome, I'm sure. Steam Vents. Wow, they do have the spell pierce. The opponents are so rude these days to us, never letting us have any fun. And I'm pretty sure we're playing against creativity. Could still be Murktide too. Ren and Ziggs. Yeah, I'm glad I played Ozolith into the spell pierce. Why did I stop doing that Magic Online? Second League it always does that. Where you get your priority every time you do anything. Alright, friends on the internet, thank you for joining me on this Friday evening or at your convenience on YouTube. We have Weizenbier, wheat beer from Austria, Prost. Man. It's getting worse, so I didn't used to play that much against creativity. Smatic ending my scales, sure. Ugh. This matchup is so hard as we learned earlier. Okay. So what we can do is play second Zabast and put 2 counters on this one, but if they have Lightning Bolt, that kinda goes badly. And it's not even killing the Ren in 6 anyway. So let's just play the Ravager. And attack the Ren. Maybe we should have played Ballista because they can already do the thing. Okay, no Lightning Bolt. I'm gonna pass. Have mana up for Inkmoth, in case we wanna put some modular counters on that. So this is what you are doing. Alright. So they're already making an Archon. Yeah, probably should have played Ballista, but then again that also just dies to Ren and 6 ping, so... This matchup is so rough. They have interaction, so you can never really set up. Okay, so do we sacrifice Sabas, put 4 counters here, or do we sacrifice an Inkmoth Nexus? Does it even matter? Sadly, we have no red mana. Because we can, like... What's the Saga 2 and Ozolith? Keeps the buzz around. Make a really big Ballista. The life gain on this is also annoying. Basically everything about it is annoying. Spring Leaf Drum. Okay, this is what I've got. Pretty sure it's not enough, but maybe. It is a really rough matchup. We lost twice in the earlier league, sadly. I have jumped into the stream 3 different times, each time speaking creativity. Yeah, quite sad, right? It's the one matchup I really don't want to see. Murktide is beatable, which we beat up on Hammer hard earlier. Which other matchup did we win? Like we went only 2-3, losing twice to creativity and once to Murktide. We won against Hammer and... I'm totally blanking on this right now. I'll run a few errands, see you later. Yeah, thanks for chilling, Jay. Always glad to see you guys chilling with me, playing the game. Okay, pinging. Right now I'm mostly annoyed by the life gain on the Archon. Because it would have been possible to get to a 10-10 ballista, but not 16 is a bit much. Oh, now we lose it anyway. Right. Yeah, this deck's dumb. It's only 1 mana, really good removal, and then 4 mana, get a thing that just kills you. The timer leveler. Sadly, I still only have 1 Orvar. There's a ballista, but we can't cast it. At least by now I know how to sideboard. My personal sideboard plane. We could actually play the needle. They have planeswalkers and fetch lands. Put it here. Patrick's good against their removal, but it's just not gonna be fast enough to do anything, sadly. Okay, let's try this again. I wonder if we could have won if we were on the play that match. It's a good draw. Like being on the draw meant they had Spell Pierce for our first play and then things spiraled. But maybe it wouldn't even have mattered. Opponent mulligans to 4. Maybe this is the time we get a game win. Like having 4 cards means there's fewer. You still need 4 land drops and the combo card. So there's fewer options to have removal spells. I guess Ren and 6 changes that equation. Opponent's on 4 cards. Weird draw, but good draw. A little bit dirtly. Blitzdwindmeier. This is gonna be prismatic ending, I'm sure. At least it means they have fewer cards in hand. Ah, this card. Built to destroy my deck. Leyline Binding too. Once again, I should have played this before my land drop, but at this point I'm gonna take any spell, I think. Inkmoth could be good. Work is probably better. It's kind of cool though that cards like Prismatic Ending exist. Back in the day, you could just play some non-creature permanents that totally shut down the game. And there were way too many main deckable answers to stuff like that. Like Bridges from Below and stuff that just stops people from doing anything. If that makes any sense, what I'm saying right now. Having access to 4 mana on turn 3 is quite nice. We obviously did have to spend 1 mana on the drum, so we only sort of breaking even, but we do get to play 2/2 drops here. Renin 6 is really the card you need. Like, if there's any 4-card hand that you wanna have, it's a fetch land, another land, a Renin 6, and a Prismatic Ending. London Mulligan makes that way more likely to happen too. It's not like I'm complaining here. Jingoland chat said I made an opponent. 2-headed Giants, Hangerback Walker creates a demon, which is my opponent's name. That's quite interesting. How do you even screw that up? Programming a piece of software? I don't know. Kinda don't wanna know. We draw an Ozolith. It's quite sick, actually. Do that now while they're tapped out. At least kill the opponent's planeswalkers. We have them almost dead, but sadly not quite. Okay, nice. They concede to that. I don't know why you would concede, but I guess they were already annoyed by having to mulligan to 4. I get it. Two Ravagers, 2 Sagas. being on the draw and making constructs isn't really gonna win you the game. I'm gonna mulligan this. Okay. I guess. It's not amazing, but it plays. Doesn't make Evans. No, I needed that. 4 spell pierces, huh? Let's play creature out. But this is pretty bad against Ren and 6, I guess. I hate this matchup. Okay, prismatic ending. Still have mana for spell piercing me. Just gonna play another creature. Ballista's a good draw. But I kinda don't see us getting anywhere now with those permanents. Biblioteca rubrica. Safekeeping. Yeah. I'm still not doing anything, sadly. A Ravager could change that, I guess. They can just creativity the Goblin and I have no answer, sadly. Wow, they discard a Weird here. Their hand is that good. Oh my god. I hate my life. I don't really, but I hate my life in the game right now. They can make 2 things now. I guess only 1, but... I've only made a dismember. That would have been sick here. They go to combat, I dismember this. Wow, no fetch land. It's good for us. It's the little things. Still creativity on the Shaman token. Yeah, that's gonna happen. The Archon doesn't target, does it? Says like each opponent or something. Target opponent, but I don't get hexproof. So no reason to do that. And you have an Archon. Oh man. This matchup is impossible. So yeah, I really need to get my overs, I guess. Or just dodge this matchup forever. I'm sad. Can we please get something else? Anything. Any deck but creativity, please. On the draw again. Yeah, I'll keep it. We're playing against Topsa 1894. Depending on the matchup, this could be a pretty good draw. Scalding turn. That's creativity again. Spell Pierce. Any spell pierces in the chat? Forest Island Mountain. Probably Rhinos, and usually you see that card in the Rhinos deck because it's those colors. Rhinos is a fine matchup, except they have a bunch of Force of Vigors in the sideboard. Oh, no, it's just creativity, isn't it? I'm cursed. I am straight up cursed. I have a miserable time in Modern today. Ren in 6. Yeah. Just drop from the league and start again. Oh my god. Alright, that's a good draw. I wonder if it's possible for this deck to not draw creativity like ever. I guess that is what happened in our first league today, where we played that weird game 3, where nothing happened for 10 turns. What is happening? What are you doing, opponent? Just press the F4 button. Yeah. Aussie boy. Didn't I yield to that already? Not only is it creativity, but it's against somebody who's doing something on the side. Are you actually spell piercing this now? And I guess it makes me not able to play another card, and then they can creativity me. Could be that other thing. Change the equation or whatever it's called. But why fetch that if you already have a blue source here? This player's gonna time themselves out or something. Prismari command. In response to your... Okay, why? Just draw 2, discard 2, create a treasure in response to your... Maybe they still wanna spell pierce me, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, if I play Ballista, they can at least not do... Actually, they can just... Creativity, the treasure token. And then we're really sad. I could play the Walker on 0 to kill the Ren in 6. They even discarded an Arcan and a Fable. Maybe they are a deck that runs a... And I'm gonna do that, just in case. They could have not a land in hand. And then they can't creativity me next turn. But I don't know, they just drew 2, discard 2, so... I haven't seen Prismari command in a bit. But you can play whatever you want in these lists. You're a 5-color deck, 5-color mountain tribal. Do whatever you like. Is there any chance we go over the top of an Archon of Cruelty with our Patchwork Automaton? If they go land, creativity, the treasure. Land. Fetch. Mal Ain. Pass. Wow, okay. So maybe there is a chance they don't draw creativity for one time in my miserable life. Wow. Second main phase. Gotta keep it interesting, right? Yeah, there we go. Can't do anything in response to that. But I can sacrifice Patchwork and do the Ozolith thing. Put 4 counters on Ballista. Ah, I could have done the Welding Jar thing, right? I even mentioned that earlier. Anyway, 4 counters for Ozolith with Ravager that can become a bit more. And then they kinda have to jump block. They go to 15. We can make a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Ballista. I think we still win. But I definitely should have done the Welding Jar thing. For those who don't know, this says destroy. And only for each permanent destroyed this way you get a thing. I mentioned that in the deck intro today, but totally forgot about it right now. But, on the bright side... Arcbound Ravager. Inkmoth activation. Sacrifice an artifact. Sacrifice an artifact. Sacrifice an artifact. And you have to jump block, or you are dead. We could also ping the Archon dead. And attack them for 5. Making them jump block is better though. Maybe we should actually have kept the Inkmoth around. It's 2 counters less, but we save the counters on Ozolith if Ballista dies and kill them with Inkmoth, possibly. This deck still has so much removal. 2 Archons down. I should have kept the land around. If I thought it through, that was not necessary to sacrifice Inkmoth to... So, yeah, because then I could still present lethal with... I'm gonna let this happen, I think. If they have prismatic ending or another binding, I'd rather shoot them down to 4 though. Huh. But if not, it's better for me. It feels like we are still losing because the stack is so full of removal. And it doesn't matter, any of those decisions might not matter. What? You're exactly right, Luigi Toilet. What's up, brother? So, what are the odds they have no exile cards right now? Just Eden? Nice. Are you ever wrong? I don't know, are you? Don't know you that well, to be honest. What are you eating? The melon thing? No, okay. Glad we talked about it. Chick-fil-A. LMAO melon thing. Lightning bolt, maybe? Okay. What else is in the opponent's hand? Well, we have a Thopter. What are you sad about, brother? Tell us everything. Isn't it funny that we played against this deck more today than any other deck? And by funny, I mean friggin' sad. Since they had that bolt, none of my choices really mattered. I could have ballistaed them down to 4 life, but they're gonna get 2 Archons here or something and then go up in life again anyway. It is a little funny, isn't it? Like, what are the odds they don't have a second indomitable creativity? Ah, my luck today. Here it comes. Wait, okay, that's the last one. It's funny, but we're still losing. Maybe if we draw Walking Ballista, we have a chance, but... Alright, I'm out of here. We could survive another turn and hope to Ballista and hope they don't have a thing, but like, it's not gonna happen. Oh my god, I hate this matchup, and we play only that today. Same sideboarding as before. I almost shit myself this morning, never forced anything. Life lessons today with Luigi Toilet. Okay, we have the Orva and the Dismember. Feeling sort of confident with this one. Mulligans to 5. Why is this match so slow? Yeah, we're in my end step. What are you doing in my end step on turn 1? No prismatic ending, just lacking opponent. Like, really? What are you even doing with your life? Are we on the mana screw plan here? Let's see if this is the player who does the Emerald Cult thing. No one has done it yet today. But now that we have Orvar in hand again... Can you ran in 6ers in the chat? And he's gonna die though. Being on the play is kinda huge here. Holy shit, can you send me the song LMAO? I don't know, can I? Try exclamation mark song in the chat. It's an awesome song, it's one of the best songs ever. So good. And 6 traded for a Walker, but we still have a 2-2 Thopter. Feeling sorta good about this game. Wow, what is this mana base? Nice 5-color deck, opponent. Rebel of the Mirror Breaker. Do I wanna just dismember that? Is there any way we do the Ink Moth thing to the opponent next turn? I feel like there might be a way. We sacrifice that. Ravager goes to 2. Ozolith goes to 1. Which... nah, it's not quite enough. We would need a land to play the Ballista, sacrifice it into the Ravager, it's on 3. And the Ozolith is on 2, then we move 3 counters to the Nexus is 4, and then we have... oh yeah, we have 5. So if we draw a land, we do have that. Second Dismember is also quite sick, actually. Wow, look at this hand. This is the most hateful hand in the history of hands. It was Poopy Red back, okay. Anyway, with what we have, we can animate Nexus, Candlehaven it, sacrifice Stop the Ravages on 2. 2 counters plus 3 counters is 6. 7, you could attack for 8 in fact, so I think I'm not gonna do that. I'll play the Ballista and pass. If I knew I would draw Dismember, I would have just dismembered the Goblin. Subnitory. I'd really watch that after the Current game. Yo, I haven't seen you in a while. What's up, friend? Today is a great stream, even though the game is hella annoying. You're running into your worst matchup 4 out of 7 matches. What is this? I made my junior developer within 5 months. I was busy a lot. Ah, cool. What is that? Some sort of certification that you are a developer now? That's cool. Where did you do that? Wow, look at this. This matchup's a lot more fun when the opponent plays 0 removal spells where they can exile a card for 1 white mana or counter it for 1 blue. Who would have thought? I'm pretty sure we're winning this one, but we're not winning the war against creativity. Codespay. No, I don't know that. I've heard the name before. It doesn't even exist, apparently. Did they just sense that this member coming and concede the game? That was funny. I just tap my or click my spell and they're like, nope, I'm not doing it. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, cool. You like coding? I love it. Okay, we have the Orva and Gemstone Cavern Straw. Double safekeeping. I have performed an opening hand action. What do you perform, opponent? We don't have any Hardened scales effect, so we're just fair gaming for now. Walker's kinda nice. You are a giga chat at coding. Thanks, man. It's my whole identity. Well, it's my job, so it's what I've been doing for a living for many years. But I would recommend anybody to get into coding. Really fun, and it never gets boring. It's one of those jobs where you never do the same thing twice, so almost never. New challenges every time. Like I couldn't do, or I would be miserable in a job where I do repetitive work. Mountain, plains, swamp, island, mountain. I forgot to watch the clip, but let's do it after this match. This is game 3 anyway. And we find land is quite sick. Wait, no, it's legendary. Ah, I should have at least tapped the other one. That almost never comes up, so I forgot about it. We keep the good one. For now we can drop a Ravager, I think. Yep, I even mentioned that earlier, but it comes up so rarely that I forgot about it. Thought I was gonna have my third land here, but it was the worst one to draw. I've been pretty well. I've been playing more Magic lately, and it's been amazing. And yeah, life's good. Sadly, the Smash scene's kinda dead. In Upper Austria, at least. In Vienna, it's flourishing. But here we've got nothing. It's quite sad. Anyway, in this game we have stuff, but we have no win conditions, really. Are we reveling times? Looks like The bounce Ravager, I'm just gonna let it happen, I think. I mean, I could sack it to deny the card draw, but that's not worth it, is it? Like, now it's gonna die to the Thopter too. Please give me land drop. And not Cavens. Okay, Ravager. Time to play out a Ballista. Let's see the Overdream, yeah. But if you've been here before, Sox, then you know that when I have Over in hand, the opponent's gonna have Emrakul in the deck. By the way, I see you have the green T-posing Luigi badge now. Somebody gifted you a sub the other day. Enjoy unlimited song requests and more shenanigans, more perks like gold name in my Discord. Yeah, that was horrible. Good. This is a good chance to plug the Discord server. Join Deft Home, it is one of the places on the internet. Nature's Claim. I'm gonna ping you over gaining 4 life. I think that's worth it. And if you're a sub to the stream, you get a gold name and access to the very popular sub-only channel. The Mirror Breaker. The Ozolith. Still gonna play my Ravager. Yeah, if you're watching this, wherever you are right now, join Deft Home on Discord. It's a really, really awesome community of gamers and human beings. and I love it. It's like one of those things, I wake up in the morning, first thing I do is check if there's more messages on Deft Home. Opponent discards 2 fetch lands to the Fable of the Mirror Breaker. This is getting scary. We need to win the game, but we have not much going on. But then again, if they get an Archon, we do get our own Archon. Lightning Bolt deals 3 damage to any target. I guess it does, huh? Poor pleb in the chat. Alright, make your treasure and then creativity me, and hopefully it's not Emrakul. Because if they get an Archon, I get an Archon, they sacrifice token. No, they actually, the token would be gone, so Archon would be gone, and they would be dead. So please let this be the moment. Honestly, how can you... Okay. How can you play this deck in a meta where anyone can just jam 4 Wovas in the sideboard and then your combo is kinda really bad? And they don't even play any Thoughtseize effects usually. Wait. So if you Thoughtseize that, you get at least a copy of target permanent. Land, please. That is a land. I am gonna play that out as land and not as channel thing, I think. What do I wanna do here? Play Ozolith or play Ravager or play both? I think I'm just gonna play both. They already played so much removal that I don't see it necessary to pass with safekeeping up for now. No way we win, right? Not really, no. Not enough fuel in the gas tank. Is spell piercing coming? Oh my god. Okay, sure. But I mean, you are going to 8. One card in hand. It's still possible they double arc on me now. Sadly, I had no way to prevent that ever. But double Archon, if I discard my over to the second one, they still have to sacrifice a thing, and then when I attack another thing. So maybe not even that beats over. Haven't been in that situation, but I kinda imagine that happening. Is it not yielding to the second one? Top says 8 minutes down on the clock. What have they been doing all this time? Like, why are you why are you waiting here so long? Maybe they have shit internet, I don't know. They have the reflection now. Last card. Okay. I guess now they can creativity 2 tokens. 2 treasure tokens. And that'd be quite bad for me. But what if they didn't draw creativity? They're in 18 cards deep and haven't played any yet though, so chance is pretty low they have never found it. This is it. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Oh, they want to go for 3 Archons? Possibly. They could do it. Which would make me sacrifice my Archon to the 3rd trigger, so yeah, that'd be pretty much GG. Just do it already! Don't do it. Red zone on the clock. But yeah, they're probably predicting the over and making 3 Archons now. Sure. Yeah, Femra cool too. Okay then, I guess. What if I copy Emrakul? That doesn't win, does it? You attack for 15, so they have to sacrifice 6 permanents. And then jump block with an Archon, and then I'm dead. And if I make an Archon, I get to attack with an Archon, have to sacrifice 2 creatures and go to 7. I don't think either way wins me the game, right? I have no idea how the game works. Yeah, this is quite complicated if you've never seen it before. I'm pretty sure we're dead. Archon draws? Yes, it does, but... Archon... They go to 10, we attack, they go to 7, we draw 2 cards. Is there any way 2 cards plus draw step can deal 7? I doubt it. Emrakul, they just sacrifice some stuff and I'm dead then turn after. Alright, well, sad way to go, honestly. But they made the right move to wait until they could do the 3 thing. But yay, we have an Archon. Yay, Hardened Scales. Ancient Stirrings. If it weren't for all the life gain, Ballista might be enough. How are they down to 4 minutes on the clock? Dude, if we run into this deck a 3rd time in a row, I'm just gonna drop the league and... maybe they don't block and we kill them with the Ballista. How is this? How are they still... maybe they're gonna time out, I mean... how is this taking so long? Double block. Are you sure about this? Why would you double block? Now if I had a Hangerback Walker, I could actually survive. Once again, we lose to the Emrakul in the end. Imagine if this was Hangerback Walker. We'd sack it to Emrakul, jump block, and then they might time out. I don't see the loading thing, so I don't know if the opponent has bad internet or it's really just them playing super slowly. Anyway, we are defeated. Ah, this matchup is impossible, really impossible. Do 1-2s at least. Beat them 1 out of 3 times. This never gets old, really doesn't. Okay then, on the draw against Azorian. Pretty good hand. Can we get another creativity, please? 5 out of 8. Breeding pool. Breeding pool means rhinos, right? Could also be, I guess, Amulet Titan plays that land. And I'm thinking about something else. Help me out here. I'm losing it. I've lost it. Island. Sun and Moon Island. Wilderness Reclamation is another one I can think of. Is this some sort of counterspell? Let's see it. Nope. Could be Growth Spiral. Nope. Opponent said Buttercup in the chat. I typed sub and they typed Buttercup. Oh, banned. It's Soul Herder. I like that. Just the idea of Soul Herder. Okay, I got my Hardened Scales ending. I think it's cast spells, time. Is it Soul Herder? Could also be blue-white control with the green splash for something. So we could make constructs, but for now I'll cast stuff. Counterspell. I hope they don't have a Supreme Verdict. I'm gonna be sad that I didn't play Hangerback Walker. Is it happening? We've beaten a Supreme Verdict deck earlier. Right, it was that Stoneforge deck. The Time Raveler? Well, I like a Time Raveler that's just gonna die if you bounce stuff. Probably even if you don't... Another prismatic ending on my engine. Yeah. Sure thing, buddy. At least I have 2/2/2s out. That's fun to say. 2/2/2s. And Modern's a rough place these days. For Hardened scales. All of these exile cards ever. What you doing? Nothing? Okay. Upkeep, fetch, but no. Like, yeah, sure. I think now I'm gonna make a construct. Force them, like now I have a board. Force them into making a move. The land situation is a bit sketchy. We're losing both our lands, but we do play 2 sagas. Yeah, 2 Springleaf drums, so we can get another. This Verdict. With the Ozolith out, you can Verdict me. Looks like no. I didn't know it was possible to not play against creativity in Modern anymore. How rough can life get, like, really? Do we think they have the Verdict? Like, I could get a welding jar. Welding jar is pretty bad otherwise, though. Sigil land, I don't need another drum, though. Are we gonna see a cryptic command or something? I have a colorless mana floating. Just not gonna use it, I think. I wanna attack. Make them do something. Imagine playing cryptic command in this economy. Dress down. Yeah, not really any response to that. It's annoying, but now I'm glad I didn't make more constructs. They didn't have counterspell earlier, they could have one now, which would suck, but otherwise this is quite okay if it resolves. Alright. nice old Tempest counterspell. So we're playing against Control. This matchup is really hard, since they have much cards that are very good against our deck. And then, there we go. So regenerate the Ballista. And you're dead now. I guess they can have Solitude. But I'm pretty sure if they don't have Solitude, they're straight up dead. Well, they go to 1, I guess. Okay, looks like they do have it. Exiling second Solitude. Drawing Nexus is amazing, because even if they get rid of our Ballista now, we can abyss them with that. Interesting choice. We get a Walker. Sage could also be good. What the hell is this song? Let's listen to some banger. I had 3 cards in hand versus a threatening 5/5. Watch a god opponent. If they kill Ballista, we can store 5 counters and then play a Walker and have Phyrexia's core up, which is quite nice. Memory Deluge main phase. Okay. Hall of Storm Giants. They're almost dead. Barring Third Solitude. There we go though. Let's just play it main phase. Exiling Leyline Binding. Just make a 6/6 Walker, threatening to make a lot of top dust. The Ozolith is so sick whenever it survives. Yeah, I'll not play my scales because I have Phyrexia's core activation up now. That's fed. Hell yeah. Alright, we have 1 card. What is it? Supreme Verdict doesn't really do it. Fetch. Oh, they have a Leyline Binding. They play the tap land. I don't know why you would do that main phase, but I guess opponent doesn't care. The only player in the whole world to ever main phase fetch. I'm just gonna attack. One of the best cards against the control deck is Urza's Saga, but the problem is they have the dress downs, which are so good against it. I think I'm still gonna grab one. Like, they already have to deal with what we got, and then we have the Saga as a win condition. This might be the one game where Phyrexia's core is really relevant. Okay, See, now we can sacrifice this. Oh, they go on the Ozolith. Sure, you got it. So now they gotta... well, draw something. I guess they have a... this becomes a 7/7 blue giant creature. 0 cards in hand. They have enough mana to activate this, it costs 6, so yes. I think I still don't want to sacrifice Walker, because you can only hit them down to 1. Oh, well now they're dead. Now they are confirmed dead. I think they didn't see my core. And you can attack me for 7, but... man must be hating the Ozolith. Yeah, right. They're actually confirmed dead now. This doesn't have flying or reach, right? Ward 3. 0 cards, we make 6 Thopters. Wow, the first time in like 20 leagues. Yeah, it's actually my 20th league. Not 20th playing this card though. But first time it's been relevant. Nice, love it. Alright, against control. Control has cards like temporary lockdown and also... do they play Chalice of the Void? Chalice of the Void is quite good, 17 1-drops. But do I want to play Force of Vigor? They do play that card sometimes. I guess we can... I mean, we did... Wailing Char was quite good against Supreme Verdict, but that's about it. I actually really like how we, aka I, played this game. We sort of played around this Supreme Verdict. Maybe we play 1 Char as a... is anything else bad? Could dump some of these cards, but then again, they do get killed anyway, and then we can have more. The problem is just... if they kill all your creatures, your engine doesn't do anything. So it's quite hard. Force of Vigor is good against Chalice, and... do people still play Temporary Lockdown? The card just destroys our deck. Maybe they don't. But you never know for sure. I mean, Ballista is probably the least good card, but I do still want to have a critical mass of creatures. Maybe do this and this. Just leave it like that. We're on the draw now, so we can play the K1s too. Do we want to even have that against the control deck? Phyrexia's core was quite good here. Maybe not. Like, if you have K1s, you start with the land and... well, it's sorta like you're on the play. Yeah, let's play it. I think it's still good. Opponent says in the chat, the OC Lath has been the best thing that happened to your deck. Such a sweet card. That is true. Opponent said OC Lath, but we know what they mean. Double safekeeping. Still playable 7. Even though it only has 1 creature, but you can make some Utsu Saga tokens and get them destroyed for no card disadvantage by Dress Down. Sounds like a plan, huh? Oh god, my playlist. Oh, this is a banger though. Shoutouts to Remy. Makes awesome music about MTG. Prismatic Ending. There's more where that came from. Well, I think this is the game where we just pass and make tokens. Like now the opponent lost the whole turn of mana. Right. I'm gonna dress me down. Upkeep, fetch, Triumph. Upkeep, fetch. Tap land. Upkeep, fetch. Another one, okay. You don't wanna upkeep, dress down, because then I'm not gonna make a token. Yeah, you wanna do that when I make another token or play any of my cards, really. Oh, wait. One more face. Yeah, I would probably have made a token because I can't know if they have dressed down or not. Now I don't want to play anything because it would just die with the dress down out. Any card I play has no abilities, so it has no counters. Ferry the time Raveler. Do I want to protect? I feel like yes. Because then I can play Ballista and ping the Ferry dead. Wait, I can't. Because the Ferry is out. Yeah, sure. I could have done it in response to the Ferry, but then they just don't activate. I'm gonna draw land then, I guess. Oh, prismatic ending too. Yeah, sure. Let's a 1-for-1s, I guess. Land, please. Okay, tap land. Shit. This is the first time this has been really bad for me that I have these tap lands. Yes, for now we play this again and the 2-2. It looks like we're getting controlled this time. Talison 1 is annoying, but not the worst thing in the history of things. It's a pretty rough spot. I feel like we're losing this game. There's a slight chance we're not, but the Chalice is basically shutting down 3 cards. And more that I might draw later. Okay. Wait, what? You want to play that in response to my Ballista? My opponent must not be aware of that interaction. But if Ballista's on the stack, you play Dress down and then he goes to the graveyard. But they probably have Verdict, so yeah. Doesn't matter. Chalice is already a 3-for-1, and this was and this was a 2-for-1, so we'd have to get really lucky now to get anywhere in this game. I don't know if I want to be playing Force of Vigors to kill a Chalice. Would be good here, but man, I miss the times where you had proliferate effects in your deck. Like imagine back in the day you played Animation Module, which has the ability 3 mana tap it, put another counter on any permanent of a kind that's already on it. So you just add more onto the opponent's chalices. This was in a time before prismatic endings and leyline bindings. Nowadays, clunky cards like this just don't do enough before they die. And also, Throne of Geth, which play well off each other. Sacrifice and Artifact proliferate. And Animation Module makes artifacts. Long story short, I'm gonna concede this game. Long story short, Modern has changed a lot. It used to be, this deck used to be more dirtly and shit. You could play a lot more cool late game shenanigans, and nowadays it's just not worth it. If we lose this game, I'm gonna drop the league and play another. Because it's too frustrating to go 0-3. But we are still fighting. We're on the play. Do we want Force of Vigors for the Chalice of the Voids of the world? Maybe one. Maybe play one just so we have the feeling of being able to fight through it some way. Welding Jar is better than safekeeping against the Verdict, especially with the Teferi, but generally it's not as good. Alright, let's just... I don't know. Safekeeping can also protect the card against the Verdict. What's Azorian doing? Maybe bathroom break? Do they have a companion? Usually you see your hand when you chose to play first. They have career, I actually didn't notice that until now. They're on the play Gemstone Caverns 1 lander. God dang it. Ugh. Just gonna keep that because I'm gonna go to 5 or... that's really bad though. That might already have been a mistake. Because I want to play this, but I might also want to just have the Saga out. If we flood out, at least that's pretty bad then. Long story short, probably should have played Forest turn 1. Inky boy. Patchwork's good, but I have no artifact spells in my hand. So I'm gonna prefer the Walker, actually. Man, I wish my opponent was on a Thoughtseize deck right now. Bounces my Urza's Saga. You wanna Solitude this Walker now, or... Is this a sign they don't have any... any dress downs? Kinda sad to flood out like this. I mean, the Saga is nice, but how do you draw 7 lands and 3 spells in your 22 land deck? Man, today is really not going my way, is it? What a day. Anyway, let's talk more about old times. There were times where Modern was where you would have games where you dealt 1 damage of infect to your opponent and then kept doing the proliferate thing until they had 10. Animation module can do it too. Where it says choose a permanent or a player and put another counter of that kind that's already there on it. Good times. Dude, another land? Are you freaking kidding me? What is going on today? The shuffle algorithm is rigged. It's not, actually. There must be no better feeling in the world than playing Control and being able to just play memory illusions and shit without being under any considerable pressure. That's why you build Control decks in the first place. Yeah, it's not like I have any spells to cast. I really miss the times though where you could just proliferate your opponent's Shellies on 2-3 and then they can't cast their spells anymore. Good times, good times. Fetch's main phase. Interesting. Man, I'm flooding out and I don't even have my core. Maybe we can cheese out a win with Inclusive Nexus this game. I bet they're gonna dress down me here and then do something else. Wow, they actually go to 12. Progress. Oh, right. That doesn't do anything. Not like it matters, but... Mm-hmm. Feel like you actually might wanna do that later. When there's already counters on it. Not like you have any creatures, but... There's no way we're winning this game, is there? She's gonna Prismatic Ending this and then Verdict me. Oh, wow. I actually get Thopters? Didn't think I'd get this far. Shattered Spire. Hardened Scales, that doesn't do anything. What are the odds we attack 5 times with 2 Inkmoth next Sai? It would be hilarious to win that way. And flooding out and not even having Mowatz's Sagas. Ha! Got him. Amazing. Nice Prismatic Ending opponent. They could easily just put another mana into it, but life's hard, I guess. Between another Inkmoth Nexus is actually a real win condition now. Do we go after life total or do we go after player? They obviously don't have Supreme Verdict. I think it's still life total at 7 and actually... I don't know. This is hard. If the third Nexus. Let's go after Infect. It would be so funny to get the Infect kill here. Like... Verdict doesn't beat that. Neither does Leyline Binding or Prismatic Ending. Or Archmage's Charm, all those cards say non-land. Solitude kinda does. I guess they can kill us in 3 turns with the hole. But we have good block. Chalice on 0, that does nothing. What is this game? Oh my god. Ravager. I'll play that, I think. If they counterspell, they can't flashback the illusion. Okay. This game is hilarious. Never played something like this before. I think the opponent's win condition could be Teferi instant speed Supreme Verdict. Five level 6 infect. This is so dumb. I still think we don't win because they can now draw 2 cards from the top 7. But who knows? We keep fighting the good fight. Painful game, yeah, but for Humst. I wonder if it comes back to bite me that I went for Infect instead of life total that one turn. Like, both is critical. We could have them at 4 Infect, but 3 life. They just did a whole dig through time. So there's that. Also, we should have one fewer Thopters, but they made an oopsie. What are you playing? Solitude or? Another deluge? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening anymore, and frankly, I do not like it. Supreme Verdict. Sadly, I can't do anything about that. So now I'm all on the Infect kill. I don't get modular value. These Inkmoth Nexuses are looking quite good here. What just happened? Oh, Kahira in hand. There's a Solitude outlet. Thankfully I have still a turn 2 kill if they have 1 Solitude. Well, a 2 turn kill, not a turn 2 kill. This is what I'm doing. Okay, that doesn't really do much. I guess now I can hit them down to 1 life, which is quite funny. Do these have... Wait, does it have Infect or does it not have Infect? Is it a timestamp thing? It says Infect on the card. Solitude. No, they can block now. Wait, do they have flying or do they not have flying? Apparently they do. Oh my god. Is that sort of a layer slash timestamp thing? Where it gains flying after it loses flying or something? I don't even know what's going on anymore. Are you dead? Please tell me you're dead. You need Teferi plus Supreme Verdict to stay alive. I think it's because the creature gains flying and Infect after Dress Down takes it away. If that makes any sense. Let's see if the Gatherer has anything on that. If an effect grants a creature an ability after Dress Down is entered the battlefield, it won't lose that ability. For example, if a land becomes a creature while Dress Down is on the battlefield, it will gain any abilities given to it by the effect that animated it. I like that they actually have a ruling for this situation. They needed to Dress Down after the creature becomes a thing. So I animate, then I attack, and then you Dress Down, and then it becomes a normal creature. But since the ability resolved after Dress Down was already on the field, they still had flying and infect. Wonder how many 1-drops they have dead in hand. Probably not many. What kind of 1-drops would control decks play? Wow, we won that! They had a Pithing Needle, a Force of Negation, and the Solitude. Yeah, so they could have blocked me. This game was so dumb. I've never played anything like this. Alright, and we keep this league going at 1-2. I would have totally dropped at 0-3. This is amazing. See you match 3. And we are back. Quite good hand on the draw versus new guy 29. Let's see how new you are. I would prefer one fewer land, but it's still a good hand. Scalding Tarn, so creativity 3 out of 4 times this league. What is going on today? Can people don't? No, this is no fun. Can it just be Prowess or Murktide instead, please? And Step Fetch, Triumph. Ran in 6. Yep. Could still be Rhinos. Please be Rhinos. Forest. Okay, not creativity confirmed. Basic snow land forest. Ice. Ice, baby. I like Rhinos a lot better than creativity. Man, speaking words is hard when you say the same word 538 times in a day. Generally, I think creativity... words are really hard. Generally, I think Rhinos is quite a lame deck and we can easily beat it. However, after sideboarding it gets quite tough with all the Force of Vigors happening. And with them on the play here, I wish I actually should have played What's a Saga, so we can do an Ozolith thing a turn earlier. We have the whole setup. We could go Ballista, Sabars, make it a 5-5. What kind of interaction does Rhinos play in the main deck? They have quite a lot, right? Crashing Footfalls. 2 Brazen Borrowers, 2 Furies. Some counter magic, Dead Gone. So I think just making a 5-5 is not that interesting. Just play a Ravager, we can take some damage and then freaking kill the opponent. Actually, in that case, maybe I should have played a Ballista out. I don't know yet, let's see what they do. Do they have... Huh. So the free cards in the deck are like Fury. Ah. Whatever. Hit me. We would lose Trample if the land previously had a Trample counter. I don't know how counters work in the dress down situation. Like, they're both static effects. Okay, the opponent makes it quite hard for me actually. Because they pass. So we can't really do too much. They could have, what? Gone bounces a creature. Okay. Gotta get a little bit lucky now. Okay. Didn't counter that, but I think they probably have some sort of counter magic. Hope it's Force of Negation and not Mystical Dispute. Like, this is what I really need to resolve. Oh no. Mystical Dispute incoming. Okay. That's bad. Anyway, we could be dead. But we could also not be dead. Like, if they have ice, I'm dead. Something like that, or dead, ice, any, like 2 interactive cards. Why is Modern full of these weird decks where you have only interaction and then your one thing that does something? Alright, if you can ice me, I'm dead. Second petty theft. Alright. Yeah. Not sure if there was any way to prevent this from happening. But the die roll was huge this game. We had a pretty good draw, but we just got Rhino. It's gonna happen sometimes. Chalice. Trailer. Safekeeping. Brought out some of these. Now they have the 4 Force of Vigors in the sideboard, so usually I really want to win the first game in this matchup. All these cards are kind of good against it though. So what do we even trick out? Yeah, Petrog is still not amazing. Maybe we don't need this. How to say? Double Soulless Trailer, I guess we keep that. Maybe we can put an insane number of counters on one of them. That would be hilarious. Problem is Force of Vigor kills 2, so we might only want to run 1 out. But then they can still Force of Vigor us and untap and do the thing. His draw is not amazing, but it's got our sideboard cards, so I will keep it. Hangboy. Then to how to sequence, but okay. Maybe next turn play 2 creatures. Where are all the matchups that I like? I haven't played... Let me think, what was the 5th match in the first league that we won? We haven't played against any quote-unquote normal decks. Decks that just play creatures, you know? In my world, a creature deck is a normal deck where you have some sort of creature-based strategy. Merfolk, goblins, humans, the tribal decks, or just burn, maybe. Prowess. Where are all these decks? Modern just full of... Yeah, like Rakdos. We did play against Hammer Time. We did win against Hammer Time. That was good. What just happened? Beginning of combat step, they fetched. Okay. That's funny. Just gonna ice me, I guess. The target permanent draw card. Alright, opponent's going to jail. To the soulless jail. In before they force me now. And then make some rhinos and kill me. We take the Jellies, we have another way to stop them doing the thing, but Force of Vigor just kills both, but that's sort of true for all of those things, except I guess Patchwork. Saga is good at actually being a win condition. Let's get the Chalice. If they force us, they have to spend the force on 2 pieces that are not win conditions. Then we play a Jailer and still have Ozolith Tangerback Walker going. And they didn't even do that. What does your deck do now, New Guy 29? Zabaz. Could play second Jailer, so they need force plus instant speed Rhinos. That's what's happening. 2 green mana. Sage my Shadowed Spire. Okay. So we've stopped caring about my sideboard cards. Play the other one too, then I have 3 cards that prevent the opponent's game plan. That's hella dumb, but it is what it is. Gonna check with the 0-4. Yeah, I've laid all my cards on the table. What you got, opponent? They did have the force, but they're choosing to kill my active cards and not my sideboard cards. That's quite interesting, actually. How are you gonna win the game? Is there any sideboard shenanigans happening? Force of Vigor, exiling Force of Vigor. Couldn't you just untap, play land, cast it? Guess they didn't have land. I don't know how they're trying to win this game, but... Is there any transformative sideboard shenanigan happening? I don't know. I should have Pendlehavened for 1 more damage. In before like Hercules Recall or something like that. Third Force of Vigor. Thanks, I hate it. And then they have fourth. Kill the rest of my things. Today is quite a miserable day for me, I don't know. Okay, that's my win condition again. Now we're winning. I bet they have another Force of Vigor into Cascade card. Ravager, you say? Don't mind if I do. Opponent says, well. Well, what? I don't know what's in your hand. Fire. Petty theft. Oh shit. I was gonna sacrifice my thing so this fizzles. But somehow I lost track of what the timing is. In my head I had to let one more thing resolve. So not only did we lose a counter, but also they have a Brazen Borrower now. Fury, pitching Fury, 4 damage onto Ravager. Okay. Sure. I have a 1/5. What do you have? Those are not amazing options. Opponent should not get the Brazen Borrower. Sadly, I gave it to them for free. We're just trading here, I guess. You're still at 7. They need to find fourths of Vigor. I want some other way to kill both my sideboard options. Five mana, another Fury, sure. That is a 3/3 double strike, so that's something. Because we draw land now. We're still winning that race. I'm assuming they have a Cascade card in hand. But who has better top decks? Probably us. Land. Doesn't attack you. This is the weirdest league ever. Welding Jar. Play it out, I guess. Pass. Oh, my own chalice. We're just waiting until somebody finds some good draw. What you got? Nothing. No attacks. Second main phase. Cascade. Okay. Do these cards go to exile, or I think they go to the bottom? Put the exiled cards on the bottom of your library. Amazing. Can I please? Okay, quite good actually. Could also play it on 3 next turn, but I would have to tap my 2/6 for that. Opponent's screwed by this Ballista, but not quite yet. I'm pretty sure they have another Cascade card in hand. Fiery is late. Correct. This is the miserableest game ever, and it's only game 2 if we win. I can't see it now. But was like, I've seen enough. Okay. The fuck was this game? Oh my god. They even drew 3 of their Force of Vigors. And still somehow managed to lose. I think they should have left our dorks alone and killed our sideboard cards, but I'm not quite sure. They want my safekeepings. They do have a lot of interaction in the deck. But what do you take out even? It's really hard. So this is one of those hands which is like not exciting but has cards. I'm just going to keep this and hope. You could multi-6 and hope to find something either more explosive or sideboardy. We might also draw... What's a saga? It's a card. Still not gonna play turn 1, I think. The saga loses hard to Force of Vigor, that's for sure. Like, play Saga Drum and they just kill both. You're really sad. What you doing? You get a dress down or something? Petty theft my drum, okay, sure. That's fine. This is definitely such a weird league, oh my god. Evens. Let's see if they wanna do the Force of Vigor thing. Okay, looks like not yet at least. Once again I have 6 lands. At least one of them is Urza Saga. What do you have, opponent? Come on, show it already. Mystical Dispute or something like that. Imagine playing a 3 mana leak against Hardened Scales. And it's still being quite effective. Guess I'm not gonna pay the 3, but thanks for asking twice. How did we draw 6 lands? How? Either I only find 1 land or I find 6. Wo sei Ju? I miss my Ravager. Violent Outburst. Crashing Footfalls. You. 3 Cascade cards went to the bottom, or whatever that's worth. Probably not much. This artwork is so weird. What are these creatures? Are they aliens? How is this an outburst? This is like Star Wars. Can't quite kill a rhino in combat. So I'm just gonna take it for now. 8 is less than 10, like in game 1. Okay, how do we steal this game? Grab an Ozolith and do some shenanigans. Make a bunch of Thopters. Hope the opponent doesn't have any interaction. What was that pause? Were you thinking of Shardless Agent thing or something? Am I getting fired? I guess same outcome as if I would have blocked. Didn't have a choice after all, ever. Constructs are quite good here, but if they're forced, I'm gonna be sad. It's not like I have much else going on, anyway. Time to weld, I guess. How do I have so many lands? What the fuck is this shit? Alrighty, my board's better, but you have 3 cards and I have 3 lands. Why do I have 3 lands? I'm sad. My luck has really run out today. What does that mean? Is there any wise saying what you should do when you run out of luck? Alright, so how does this go wrong? Say they attack, I block each Rhino with a construct, they would have to get rid of 3 artifacts. Okay. Such that the constructs are smaller than the Rhinos, so... If they have Force of Vigor, regenerating means my creatures get removed from combat. Okay, so only that attacks. I'm gonna take it, because next turn I can uptick Ballista and kill the Brazen Borrower. And keep my Ballista around. Which is also relevant for counters. For construct count. Five mana. Fury. Fury is quite good. Right here, right now. Pendlehaven too, though. Would I rather have Thopso or Welding Jar? I think it's Welding Jar. Come on, good draw. Oh my god. What is happening? I mean, it's better than another random land, because it can be an artifact, but, like, come on. Can I threaten lethal in any way? Not really. It's just... we're just waiting for the opponent to draw Force of Vigor and kill us. What if I attack with both constructs? If they don't block, I animate Nexus, they go to 2 and Ballista finishes them off. So they have to block at least one. But if they just block with Fury, I'm sort of dead to the Rhinos. Straight up dead to the Rhinos then. Oh, that sucks. Possibility they don't do that, but I'm not gonna take that risk, I think. Yo, Yon, what's up? No, they drew Force of Vigor. I'm miserable. Why is my life like that these days? Ugh, straight up, am I straight up dead? I think I am. Why does my life have to be like that? Regenerating means they become tapped. Did you just draw that card or did you have it in hand? I can block that and kill that, but I still take 8. Alright. Hard life today. We draw so many lands, oh my god. Alright, let's play one more. What a miserable league. Can I hit one matchup that I like? Where I can actually do a thing. Find out in the next match. We have one at I roll. On the play versus Ill Will 552. Got a keeper. Alright. What a day. Show me. Okay. I'll take a Zabaz. Ink Moth is also good, but with 3 lands, I'd rather have more fuel. Fuel for fuel. Swamp. We have finally found a different matchup, but you know what Swamp means? It means Karn the Great Creator. It means activated abilities of artifacts your opponent's control cannot be activated. So that is a thing that is most likely going to happen. But this is a B-table deck. I've won it. I've won against it and I've lost against it. Black mana means cards that say destroy and not exile, which is quite nice for us. Alright. We drew a land, so I'm glad I didn't take that. Ink Moth. Dark Confidant? Yes. Is it 2007 again? Let's friggin' go. I am going to Play out Exabas and uptick my Hangerback Walker, I think. I could play out second Zabaz and put 2 counters on the Walker. This could be a damnation matchup, so the Welding Jar is not good against that. How do we kill them? We could make 4 Thopters if we wanted to. Next turn untap, what's a Saga, get an Ozolith. But then we're kinda out of action, so much we choose not to do that. Opponent gets Liliana of the Veil. What the hell are we playing against? I thought it was gonna be the Cabal Coffer stack. In the 1-3 bracket, you find the bruise. It's probably still that. Bye-bye Urza's Saga, I guess. So we get a basic instead. I can't regenerate an enchantment, sadly. Could still be the Cabal Coffer stack, but just with Liliana and Dark Confident rather than the usual whatever kind of things they play. There wasn't really any reason to use my mana for that, but I also don't want to block, I think. I'm gonna take the 2. Is there any way we destroy the opponent next turn? Well, now that Urza's Saga is gone, probably not. Hardened scales though. Okay. What, you're gonna play mono black counterspell, or? I guess they can destroy a creature in response. Fatal push. What now? 15. I think they have Fatal Push since they paused here so long. You can play a user bars and put 3 counters onto something. 1, 2, 3, 4 actually. Let's do it. I'm not sure, but probably a good idea. Make that Zabas big and have 2 activations up to do stuff. And attack the opponent for 5. Is this the second 2-3 in a row Sedge? Dude, this league has been insane. First 2 matches creativity. Then we won in a grueling match against Control, where we beat them down with 3 Inkmoth Nexuses. Just the dust settled and we killed them with 3 Inkmoth Nexuses because we flooded out like insane. And then we lost against Rhinos because they had just a little bit more answers than we could deal with. Okay, mono black something. Do we want the Force of Vigors? They could be a Karen bridge deck. They usually are when you see Swamps and Fields of Ruin. Like the mono black Coffer stack, but with Liliana and Dark Confident. But if they don't play Karen, siding in Force of Vigor would kind of suck. Hexproof and Indestructible is better against Termination than Regenerating. I do like my core in case they have Karn. Yeah, I don't know, maybe for game 3 we bring in the forces if we do see the Karn thing. Patchwork could be quite good, but not against board wipes and ensnaring bridges. Long story short, this league has not been super fun to play. Because we only played against annoying... Alright, I'll keep that. Annoying matchups and... how do we sequence this? Just put away the drum, I guess. Can't Thoughtseize my land, but I guess they have their field cards for that. Okay, cool draw. We are actually ahead of the curve now. In terms of Field of Ruin, we can make a construct before that happens. That card, oh my god, hate it. So good against our deck. Right. It has shadow, so I might as well attack. Hate how much I love this music. Isn't it? It's really good, right? Do you have a field? No. Takenuma. Maybe this is Graveyard Trespasser. Oh my god, okay. What are we playing against here? Why do I have the day? Get that out of here! Why is it on my side? Opponent can cast now Shadowed Spire if they want. Okay, I should have brought in Dismembers. This is not what I expected at all. It's just like mono black creature midrange. So we just try to fight that with constructs now. Like, I don't think they played board wipes if they just play random dogs. Just some mono black brew over there. Marsh Flats. Shadows in. So our die triggers are shut down, but not our Ozolith. At least Terror is nice. Because you can actually deal with this Voidwalker. Oh god, I played second Gemstone Cave once again. When will I learn that this land is legendary? Like, at least tap it for mana before you play the other one. Any case, we just attack, right? You so rarely draw both of these, since one usually chills in the sideboard, that I'm just not ready. Well, it's transformed without telling me. So if they can somehow get rid of 2 of my creatures or artifacts, I can still animate Inkmouth and... Okay, sure. You wanna do the trading? Doesn't even look legendary, just a cave. Yeah, and then you have cards like Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle, which has a name. It's Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle. No, that card is not legendary. Put 4 of them on the battlefield and kill your opponent. Like, sure. What is happening over there? They have the March of Sorrow. I don't think that goes the way they wanted to, though. March of Wretched Sorrow may hang a back walker. Okay. Can activate it just so I get another Ozolith counter. So do you want to trade here now? Okay. Maybe they don't see that I can make another artifact, but now we're trading these off. I think that's fine. They can cast now one of my cards, but none of them are very good for them. Thoughtseize. No, my Ballista. I kinda needed that. Second Voidwalker is quite good. That was a turn of events there. I can attack for 4 infect and then next turn for 6 infect. Because I do die in 2 turns, I only get 1 more turn. Like, cool. They are at 11, so I can also just attack them for 4. I go to 7. Yeah, I guess the Inkmoth plan is the plan. Might as well attack with both, since these have Shadow. That's 0 cards, we have them dead. If they draw a removal spell, we die. It is Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. Draws a card, goes to 9. Could still find Fatal Push. All comes down to that. Oh, they actually do have... No, oh my god. Now we're dead. That sucks. They did find Offer of Castle Locthwain, their Fatal Push. Can't get to 9 damage now, can we? We only get to 5. Really? Okay, you got quite lucky there. I mean, it could also have been... Yeah, I think it needed to be a Fatal Push. Like, what I was gonna do is kill Zabas, put a counter on Ozolith, which makes 2 additional counters on Inkmoth. We play the Dismembers over... These. Dorothy Voidwalker is a card that is quite good against our deck. 1 land, but with Stirrings and Drum. Still not a very great draw. Sure, I'm keeping it, whatever. Don't wanna go to 5, at least I have towards the Sagas. If only... Maybe I should have put the Dismember away so Thoughtseize actually fizzles. That would have been funny. But there's always the chance they don't have one of these. Not really doing any Hardened Scales action today. What is even going on? Feed the swarm, destroy target creature or enchantment. You lose life equal to the mana value. Wow. Since when does black get to destroy enchantments? So that just happened. No. Nice. Let's fucking go. Joke's on you, opponent. My hand is miserable. So what is this black tempo deck? Oh my god. What is going on today? It can't be... I'm not crazy, am I? I'm just drawing miserably. Or just doing generally miserable luck. I guess we hope they don't have Damnation. I'm sort of trying to win with these construct tokens. March of Wretched Sorrow. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. So it looks like it's not a Cable Coffer stack after all. Is it Cable or Cabal? I guess not Cable, because Cable sounds like, you know, the word cable. Yeah, I don't think a deck like this would play any Damnations. But maybe it does. We saw all those creatures. Thoughtseize entered the exile zone. Wait, X equals 2? What the fuck are you doing? Did they forget to tap this? Ugh. Okay. Now if they Damnation, we at least get to make a bunch of Thopters for our troubles. Oh god. I mean, even if they spend another mana, we just instead animate Nexus and our card still doesn't die. Can I go back to the game? I guess no. Oh, what a miserable league. That was something. If anyone's watching this, wherever in the world you are, I'm glad you stuck this out together with me. 2-3 Sergiak. It's 10. Should we play another? It's 10 PM. I kinda wanna do some more stuff. I didn't do any fun things in this whole league. Yeah, anyway. If anyone's still watching, thank you for sticking this miserable league out with me, and hopefully the next one will be more fun.